guys, welcome to another episode of WOF, and yes, it is WrestleMania weekend. Let's hope everybody is enjoying the weekend for WrestleMania. I know that I can't wait. So, this video is a couple of items that I received a few weeks ago. I just didn't get around to doing the video because I have been very busy over the last few weeks. First off, it is a few items that I got from Wrestle Megastore. First in the box, we had the new Wrestle Megastore leaflet showing the QR code. You may very well be able to scan it off that to be able to get it, but the light might kind of not let it work. But yes, the Wrestle Megastore leaflet, it is my little go-to for wrestling figures. So today I have a couple of figures and an accessory. Now let's start with the accessory, which you will have seen in the intro of this video. And no, it was not the ambulance. Oh no, it was actually the deluxe stretcher. Now, I have actually looked at this stretcher for quite a while. Unfortunately, everywhere that I wanted to get it from, it was either American based or it was out of stock. When I did eventually go to get it, from a UK base, like I say, it was gone. It was literally there a few hours before, and I went and did something, went back to go and get it, and it was gone. I was like, oh my god. But then I saw this on Wrestle Megastore, and I thought, I've got to get it. Only a tenner. It only cost me a tenner. And this is, obviously, as you can see, is the deluxe version. You've seen the stretcher that you got with, I think it was Braun Strowman. Pretty much the same as this, but a lot narrower. And in all honesty, it didn't move. It was static. It didn't really do much at all. This has got the movable wheels that spin. It goes up and down like a proper stretcher. And yes, you've got the side rails that go down, and you also have the back bit that goes up as well. Just to show you a example, where's the, oh, excuse me, to show you an example of a wrestler on the stretcher. That is Kane. That is an elite Kane. I could have put an ultimate on it, but this is the only one that I've got in front of me that is actually a proper elite. All the others are just a WWE Superstars line. But yes, this is the deluxe stretcher. Really like the quality of this. As I say, I actually wanted this for quite a while, and I could never get hold of it UK based, or like I say, it was out of stock some places. But I now have this in my possession. I love this. It is absolutely brilliant. So if you follow me on Instagram, WOF World of Figures, you will possibly see this pop up at some point in some of my figure photography pictures that I'm hoping to start doing a little bit later in the spring, maybe the summertime. It all depends on when I've got a bit of time and, well, basically when I'm at home, as I travel back to Wales quite a lot. So yes, I was gonna say buddy, Forget it. Ha! This is the deluxe structure, and if you are a person that does figure photography and you wanted to do a structure match, this is the bad boy to get. This is a very good accessory. Very good. I'm quite impressed with it. At first, I wasn't going to bother with the deluxe structure because I thought it doesn't look any bigger than the standard one that you get with the Braun Strowman and stuff. But on further detail, you saw that it was a bit bigger. So, anyway, moving on. Next out the bag from my order with Wrestle Megastore is the Legends Series X-Pac, the DX one. With his glasses, his helmet. The face isn't very good, I don't think. It looks a bit too happy. But, yeah. I suppose, I don't know what it is. Other people may have noticed as well. But people who used to wear, like, look at the picture. X-Pac's got glasses on. Anybody that wore glasses quite often, or like during an entrance, Macho Man for example, he used to come out with glasses on, and even when he was doing his commentary, he always had glasses on. It might just be me, but I've always found it strange when you get a wrestling figure, when you take the glasses off, they look weird, and I don't know what it is. And I think that's probably what it is with this X-Pac, because a lot of figures that we got in the past, like the Bone Crunch Actions, they all had, a lot of them had glasses on. And when you see the figure without glasses like this, it looks strange. It really does. I really don't understand what it is that looks so strange about them. But for me, it really, really does. So, let me just get this bad boy out of its box. Yes, it's ripped. Take him out the bottom. Obviously, typically you get the hands. I won't show the hands because, as I said in a previous video, you basically get hands and everything these days. So it's a common accessory these days. But let's get the glasses out, put them there. So, as we know, sorry if this crunching and stuff is loud. So let's have a look if we can get them out. There we go. So X-Pac with his accessories. You've got the leather jacket, which can be removed. You've got your DX t-shirt. Oh, it's not soft goods. Oh, it's rubber. Oh, a bit disappointed at that. I actually thought that was going to be fabric, the same as the trousers. The trousers are like a fabric. The jacket is material, but the top is actually rubber. And obviously you got the hat. Take that off. But if you are to take the whole thing apart by taking the jacket off and whatnot, in fact, I'm taking the jacket off and stuff to show you exactly why I actually got this X-Pac. Because I already have an X-Pac figure. I had the one, I think it's in green and black. And the one with the tongue and everything. The gear that you get with this X-Pac is why I actually got this figure, because this figure is pretty much the same as the old Jakks Titantron Live X-Pac. It's the same gear. Yeah, this figure's based on the same outfit that Jakks Pacific once brought a Titantron Live version figure out of, and that was one reason that I actually wanted to get this figure. I didn't bother with the rest of the DX figures, with the camo and all that lot. The only thing, hang on. Yeah, it is pretty much down, but one thing that puts me off about this figure is it looks like a bloody giraffe. His head looks like it's right. Ooh. I mean, I have just had to push it down actually, because it wasn't on properly. But he's got such a long neck. What's going on there? Seriously, that's not right. But apart from that, the figure itself is actually really, really good. I really like that figure. So moving on, because I don't want to make this video too long. Moving on, next figure is the standard Molly Holly Legends figure. You may have seen on one of my previous videos that I got the Chase version. This is the standard. This is the actual Mighty Molly version, rather than the Molly Holly version from when she was with Hardcore and Crash Holly. This is the actual Mighty Molly one. And I had to have both because they are literally two different eras of figure. Well, I say two different eras, they're not really different era. They were both in the Attitude Era, but as I say, it is two different figures completely. Now, the only thing I am not too sure about, I need to do a bit of research on it to be honest, but one thing I am not all that sure about is as to why Molly Holly as to why the Mighty Molly version, the headband is actually blue, because I'm sure that when she was Mighty Molly, the headband would have matched the gear, which is pink. Now, I did see a picture with Mighty Molly on it, and it was like a I think it's like a pearly, I think they call it like a pearl kind of effect, where it sort of glistens in different colours. So it could very well be that they have tried to get that effect with it. Now, one thing I am going to nag at right at this very moment in time, I'm trying to be very, very careful here. They shoved, not only had they shoved the cape through the plastic, they did it with the other one as well, but they also sellotaped it. They also sellotaped it down to the plastic. Now, I'm not being funny, but sellotape, if left for a while on something like this, oh no, I dropped it. Sellotape left on something like this after a while when you take that off, if you don't take that off carefully, it will pull the colour off. It will pull the design off on something like this. The type of material that is, it would have affected the cape. Mattel, as far as I'm concerned, you need to stop doing stuff like that. That is stupid. I mean, it's bad enough that they put it through the plastic. You know, if you get a kid wanting to open these things, they're just going to rip the figures off. And they could end up breaking that cape. I mean, a lot of people probably don't get the elites for their kids anyway. They get them basics and stuff. But if you wanted to put quality and wanted to get characters that you don't see in the basic type, you're going to get the elites. So I'm sorry, Mattel, but do not do that with these kind of things. Do not use sellotape and put them through the plastic. Kids are just going to rip them out of the box. Because kids get excited. If the parents don't get a chance to actually get them out of the packaging for them, kids are literally going to rip them out. And seriously, you would end up with one upset kid if they ended up ripping something. So yes, there's Mighty Molly in the pink and black outfit with a blue headband, which, as I say, for me should be pink, but as I also say, it could very well be to do with whether they are actually trying to make it look like the pearl effect that you can get. You've probably seen it on WWE 2K23. You can get a pearl effect to use on custom gear and stuff like that. So Mighty Molly with her cape. Yes. So that we have one more in the bag. This one's a Lucy, because I am not a mock collector, hence why I also buy Lucy's. Brand new out of packaging, don't get me wrong, because Wrestling Megastore, any loose figures that he puts on there, obviously unless he's bought them from people that are selling collections and stuff, they are all brand new out the packaging. But because some people like loose and some people like the mock, he basically sells them as a bit of both. So the next one is hopefully the new champion at the weekend, and it is Cody Rhodes. Yes, the Cody Rhodes in his suit, AEW version. Forgive me, AJ, because I know what you're gonna say. You don't like AEW. You don't like AEW. Yes, I know. I can see it coming. It's coming at me, honestly. But yeah, I really like this figure because they've actually got the detail of like the suit bit inside. Quite well done. Obviously, you can't take the sleeves off or anything, so it's one of those that you can't really make any adjustments on. But in all honesty, when it comes to a suited figure, I'm not bothered about making adjustments. But as you may have seen on previous videos, I can have different attires with different things. But yes, the Cody Rhodes in his suit by Jazzwares, the AEW figure. So with that said, that is the last of my figures for this session. As I said in my previous video, it is WrestleMania weekend this weekend. Enjoy the weekend. Watch you can watch my videos, you can subscribe, and if you subscribe, any videos that I put up, you will get notifications, hopefully. I think that's how it works these days. You'll get a notification if I put a new video up. I also put my videos into playlists, so that if you want to watch more than one video, just find a playlist. I have a season 1, which was last year, season 2, which is all going to be this year's, and obviously so on. It's all going to move forward. So yes, they are all there, all in collections of the stuff that I am opening. I am hoping at some point to do a random figure review. Now, if you're wondering what that means, basically I will be finding a figure in my collection and I will review it. It'll be one that I haven't done a video review on already. You may have possibly seen the figure in some of my figure photography work on Instagram, but I will at some point. I just haven't got round to doing one yet, or at the time I've just not been in the right state of mind to actually do one. But I will just literally, for example, I've just picked up Kane. I might review that figure. I've just picked up Bret Hart. I might review that figure. I've just picked up Hollywood Hogan. I might review that figure. That is basically what I will hopefully do. Although I will have to keep track on the ones that I've actually reviewed and make sure I'm not reviewing the same figure twice. Ooh. So, I may even do like a evolution of figures video at some point. Basically looking back through all the figures that one person has had. Going from possibly Hasbro all the way up to the Mattels, LJNs, Jakks, Bone Crunch Actions, the Titantron Lives. I have a lot of figures. I have probably close to 2,000 figures now. And it's not going to be easy to get through them all to do reviews. That's why I'm only going to do it every now and again. But I'm hoping to do a random review at some point. Obviously, figures that I've already sort of reviewed in my most recent videos, I probably won't do. Or I may possibly go back to them and take another look at them. But, as I say, for now, keep a lookout. Keep a lookout for a possible random figure review. I will try and go through my collection at some point. I am also hoping this year at some point to do a room tour of my layout and stuff. I just need to wait until I get the sheet of this thing over here. Oh, what's behind the sheet? Oh, AJ, what's behind the sheet? I know that you know, AJ, but I know that the missus doesn't. Yes, so I've got to get that sheet taken off whatever's behind there. And I've got another big towel on top of my bar, which has got a few pot miners in its little display. I don't know how I will be able to view them because the bar's bigger than me. So, yes, that's going to be a challenge. It might be one of those cases where I just have to, whoa, can you see it? Can you see what's in there? I can't. Yes, it's going to be one of those funny moments. But hopefully I will be able to get those in the frame at some point. But there is currently a towel on top because my man cave has been having a few leaks in places. Luckily, not on any electrics that I have in here, but there's a few leaks and there's a couple of puddles on the floor. We've got to get some new felt put on the roof. Honestly, it's a nightmare. The building, I had a base done for underneath it, and it should have been straight, and it isn't. It actually like that. So you can imagine the house is actually bent as well. So there's possibly a few splits here and there in the wood and stuff, where it's probably warped because of the weather and things, shrunk, expanded, and pulled apart a little bit. But it's not a major leak. Thankfully, it only drips in, but it does create puddles. So anyway, that is it for this video. Keep a lookout for possible random figure reviews in the future. I don't know when I'm going to do one, and it will be a spontaneous moment where I just think, sod it. Let's get this figure out. Let's review this figure. Boom! Put it on YouTube, see what people like, see what people say about it, see what people's opinions are. If you have an opinion on anything that you see that I put on here, put it down in the things. Comment. Just give us a comment. Woo! Give us a comment. Give us a subscribe. If you give me a subscribe, you will be notified of any new videos I put on here. Don't get me wrong, I'm not as active as some YouTube users, but I try to be as active as I possibly can. It all depends on what I'm getting in at the time, and basically what I'm going to do. So give us a subscribe. It's WrestleMania weekend. Enjoy it. And really, honestly, give us some subs. Give us some comments. Just put it below. Go on. Do it. You want to do it. Yes. No, I'm not begging. I'm not begging. No. But if you like my videos, if you think I'm funny, if you think I'm boring, if you think I need a good slap, just put it in the comments. Just tell me. I don't care. I'm one of these kind of people. If you have an opinion, it's your opinion. I'll reply to you as much as I can. And honestly, if you enjoy my videos though, give us a subscribe. Share to your friends, tell people who might be interested in these kind of videos, get them to subscribe. Honestly, the more viewers, the more subscribers, the more appreciative I really am. I really am. The people that have been tuning in already, I mean, thank you. Honestly, I only started late last year, and I am already 30, I don't know whether it's 39 videos in. This will put it up to at least 41, I think. Depending on how many videos I've actually got on that, I can't remember. But honestly, give us a sub. Give us a comment if you wish. And honestly, enjoy the weekend. It is WrestleMania time. And I hope that everybody has a healthy weekend and enjoys the WrestleMania event. So until after WrestleMania, I will see you in my next video. See ya.